Hi Leo, this is Erica and I'm doing your April 2019 love reading. This is good for any placement in your chart that it resonates with. I know I watch about damn near 5 different signs and they all are pretty accurate, but I do have a lot of mixture of signs in my chart, so it's kind of cool. Kind of confusing sometimes too. Just got to find what resonates with you the most. And I noticed that from month to month, sometimes like 1 month Pisces might resonate with me more, which is my dominant overall sign. Sometimes my sun sign, which is Gemini, will resonate with me more, or my Venus sign, which is Cancer. I also look at my 5th, 7th, and 8th house. So yeah, it's just interesting, but just whatever resonates with you. Please drop a like, share, a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you have, you the real MVP. Love you guys so much. Alright, so let's get started. When I was doing my pre-shuffle with my other decks, the Two of Cups kept coming out. So, what are y'all doing? I like it. Let's see why. Alright, recent past. What's been going on in the recent past for Leo? Woo! What? What? Okay. So, we got the True Love card. This is a romance of a lifetime. Who have y'all done met? But, I wonder why you're here. Let's see why you're here. Alright, so what's going on in the present for Leo right now? Well, we got too many cards, but I'll show you and then I'm going to reshuffle. We have heart-to-heart conversations, chemistry, and it is safe for you to love. Alright, so this person, you know, you could have really good chemistry with this person, but you're kind of scared to let them in, maybe because of past relationships going wrong. Spirit's letting you know, it's safe for you to love. And we got to always remember that love, every person when we meet is not supposed to be our forever. So take that into consideration and just kind of go with the flow. But heart-to-heart conversations will be important. You know, talking to each other and strengthening that bond. Alright, what's going on in the present for Leo? One card. Oh, why do you get... You know what? I'm going to take it. Alright, so you have the retreat card. It is time to disconnect from the world and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now let's see what's going to go on in the near future for Leo. What will happen in the near future regarding this situation for Leo? What's going to happen in the near future regarding this situation for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. All right. What? I'm a Leo this month. I am a freaking Leo. I have Leo somewhere in my chart. I forgot where, though. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. All right. So, all in all, a very positive, it seems, reading. Let's see, bottom of the deck. Ooh, okay. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So that's going to be the overall energy for the month of April. So this person that you met can actually be from your past, but also could be a past life relationship. Soulmate that you had in the past that y'all might be, you know, tying up loose ends, I'm hearing, from your past lives that y'all couldn't work it out in other lives. And so in this life, you're really going to try to work on it. And I'm hearing that one of y'all actually might have a strong kind of like connection to, I'm hearing Ireland or like Druids, Celtic, that kind of stuff. The person you might be dealing with might actually have part Irish in them or some Irish in them. Anyways, so let's go ahead and clarify. Alright, why is true love here for the recent past for Leo? Why is true love here in the past for Leo? 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. 2 cards. Alright. So, we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed to the Tower reversed. Already major arcana. So there could have been some kind of shift in your recent past that made you, it was like a spiritual shift. It changed your perspective of life, and it made you feel like you were finally coming out of a very tough period or like cycle in your life. You did something, or something finally clicked in your head that changed your perspective, and you did the work, you did the inner work that is, you know, needed to kind of get rid of that lingering junk that was in your energetic field. And because you did that work, it allowed this person to come into your life, which that's a beautiful thing. And you're learning to kind of just go with the flow, I'm hearing. You're learning to kind of go with the flow when it comes to matters of love. And it's this tower moment that you had in the past, but it was an inner tower moment that helped you get to that way of thinking, that perspective. All right, let's see. Why is retreat and calling in your soulmate here for the present for Leo? Why is retreat and calling in your soulmate here for the present for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. 2 cards. What? Ooh, excuse me. Coffee makes me burp. All right, 2 cards. Awesome. All right, so you have the 9 of Swords to the King of Swords. So whatever inner work that you were doing in the past has you in a pretty good space in the present. You realize there's no point to worry about things that you cannot control. And by doing that, it puts you in a really good place mentally. You're able to be the King of Swords. You're able to be rational about things. You're able to see, am I, you know, getting ahead of myself? Am I thinking illogically about this situation? What do I really want? What do I really want? And I'm hearing that it's helped you really see people for who they really are. Not in a bad way, but like, you see people for who they really are, and you decide, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that in a person. No, I don't. That's a deal breaker for me. Like, keep it moving, keep it moving. And so you might be in a period of time that where you're kind of trying to disconnect from other people's opinions and input on this situation. You could be dealing with you could be dealing with an earth sign. Also, you could be dealing with an air sign. So by getting in this space, you've realized also, I'm hearing, the power of your thoughts. The power of your thoughts is what's going to help you bring this person or your soulmate to you. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations. You know the importance of not letting anxiety and worry cloud your judgment and cloud your thought space. And by being in this space of having such clarity, you're able to see what you want, and you're able to know that that's the direction that you want to go towards. So that's awesome. All right. All right, why is worth waiting for here in the future for Leo? Why is worth waiting for here in the future for Leo? All right, we have the 10 of Cups reversed. Let's see, one more card for worth waiting for. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting. Got a lot of people going on in here. Is that going to stay? There we go. So I feel that the overall energy of this month, you're going to try to get into a period of really grounding and rooting yourself in who you are as a person, so that you can figure out, again, what you really, really want. So it seems like in the near future, you know, this person that you have met, things might not be going, you know, the way that you want it to, or the way that you expect it to go. And so you might have a moment where you're in a emotional dissatisfaction phase. But I feel that it's going to be, you need to take a look at your own perspective, your own thoughts. I feel like in the future, like right now, you're doing really good about being very clear and decisive in what you want, and also being very rational without being cold, if that makes sense. But in the near future, you know, it might be something, there might be delays that are happening, that it's not moving as fast as you want it to move. So you're getting actually out of that very good headspace, and you're going to start kind of almost like kind of regressing a little bit, as in it's going to make you feel very kind of chaotic emotionally, and it's going to have you in a place mentally where you're not really seeing things for what they really are. You might not be seeing somebody's also perspective clearly. You might have an argument or a disagreement, and you might feel that you're completely right and the person's completely wrong. But right now is not the time to be very, how can I say it? Be gentle with your words in the future. Be gentle. Don't push things to happen either, which is, I guess, is why they're worth waiting for. Don't push for results to come right away. If you push for results, you might not get what you really want. So you got to be careful of that. You just know that it is coming. It is coming. It's going to work out. You just got to really believe in divine timing at this point in your life right now. So let's get 3 cards for advice. What advice do you have for, almost said Taurus. What advice do you have for Leo in the month of April? You could be dealing with an earth sign. Somebody that has earth in their chart. What advice do you have for Leo in the month of April concerning this situation? What advice do you have for Leo in the month of April concerning this situation? Alright. 3 cards for advice for Leo concerning this situation in the month of April. 2 more cards. Advice for Leo. Alright. So we have the Ace of Coins, also known as the Ace of Pentacles. Temperance reverse. And 7 of Cups reversed. So what I'm hearing is that in the month of April, what it's important to do is you need to assess what you really, where do you want your life to go right now? What do you want? There's a new beginning that's here. What does this new beginning look like? How do you, what do you see yourself in 6 months? And part of really looking into what do you really want, you have to see what's also imbalanced in your life. You have to learn to marry emotions and passion, emotions and being rational. It's going to be a time that you really have to get into a balance with yourself, so you're not completely trying to be rational about a situation where you're ignoring your instincts and your intuition, but also you don't want to be completely in your emotions where you're led by your desires, which can also be misleading. So also I'm hearing that, you know, it's a time to get in touch with your angels or your spirit guides, whatever you use to help, you know, gain, or your spiritual support system. It's a time that you really should get back in touch with that even more so, and it'll unlock a lot of answers that you're looking for. Be careful with a lot of different people that are trying to come into your life at this point right now, because I'm hearing that a lot of them are going to be like counterfeits. They're going to be counterfeits. So you might have 7 people, say for instance, that are vying for your attention, and they might look good on paper, but only one of them is going to give you what you're really looking for. The other ones are going to have a a mask of giving you or having what you want, but only one of them is really going to have what you want. It's going to be this person that you've been thinking about, that you've been putting out into the universe, that you want this person, or not even this specific person, but you want this kind of relationship. You want this kind of person, which is why it's so important that you need to figure out what you really want and set an intention. Because it could possibly be a person you met in the recent past that you feel that it's true love. But unfortunately, there's going to be some steps before you can really get to the full-blown relationship that you want. So, I'm going to get 3 cards from this deck, from my deck, to see if there's any additional messages or advice that Spirit has for you in the month of April. Alright, Spirit, give me 3 more cards, or 3 cards, for an additional message for Leo in this situation in April. What other messages do you have for Leo in the month of April? Oh. Oh. Is that a lot? That's a lot. Alright, well, I'm going to take them all. Alright, so we have Get Out of Your Head. Soulmate. Put that up there. Secrets Unknown. See, go within to find the answers you seek. I said that you got to get in touch with your higher self. Stop second guessing the situation, which goes with Get Out of Your Head. And Victory. So no matter what, this is all going to work out as long as you get out of your head, stop second guessing the situation, and you need to go within to really figure out what it is that you're missing. Or what is the key? What is the key to unlock this relationship? You know, it's not going to come immediately. You're going to have to wait for it, and you're going to have to work for it. But the reason why is there's lessons that you're learning in this situation about manifestation as well, I'm hearing. Because you've learned, or you're learning to manifest this relationship, you're going to learn also how to manifest other things in your life. But there's things that Spirit is going to hide from you on purpose because it wants you to get in touch with your spiritual side, with your intuition. And also I'm hearing that if you're hiding anything from this person, they might find out and it might ruin things. So try not to be secretive. I know it's hard as human beings, but it's best that way. Alright, Leo, well, that's your April reading. Seems actually pretty freaking awesome. Like I said, please share, comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Check out your other signs. Alright, hopefully this resonated. Take what does and leave the rest. You have a great month. Bye.